why writing matters to me and why it should to you too. Will I discover who I am? I have always wanted to know exactly how my mind works. We all know that the environment we inhabit, our life experiences, and all that we do in life affects our minds, our perspectives, and ultimately what we write as human beings. At the age of 17, I started my walk on the writer's way with my first love poem. In a matter of months, I had written and self published a collection of 75 poems. It was easy for me to do this as I was heavily influenced by my father, who was a writer. I have also taken to writing and consider it to be my genetic inheritance to write a piece every day. It was only years later that I realized that my quest to find exactly how my mind worked had already begun. This was due to the journey I had embarked on a few decades ago. I am now in a position to say that I know how my mind works for me as a writer. How can I say this today? I write and have written a lot of stories, poems, articles, and self published many books over a period of years. I have discovered who I am as a writer, and you can too. I am not an expert on my mind and the creative processes that work for me. However, I am now able to create a literary piece, knowing to a certain degree where I am taking my idea or story. I can create an interesting piece of writing with just a small idea. I can develop a simple idea into a more complex one, as well as deconstruct a complex one into simpler pieces. This ability for me to understand myself, my imagination, and creative process as a writer did not come to me as if by magic, but by enjoying what I do and by writing a literary piece every day. The instant that writing feels like a chore and something that I must do, I simply stop and relax, taking a break from writing. I only return to writing and creating as soon as I feel passionate about a story idea and I must develop it into a story for readers to enjoy. Writing matters to me as it helps me to understand myself, my life, and my place in the world, and it can do the same for you too.